What's up, guys? It's me, Tony G, coming to you from Harrah's Resort and Casino in Atlantic City. This is episode 117 of my poker vlog. In this episode, well, it was unexpected. We're gonna play some 1-2 no limit if we can get in. It's late night on Sunday, gotta be at work in the morning. I hope you guys enjoy it. Here we go. Got new carpet everywhere in this joint. Harrah's is stepping up their game, apparently getting more modern. All right, guys, real quick, before we head down for some poker here at Harrah's, I wanted to let you guys know about Rad Poker. Rad Poker and I have partnered up to let the masses know about this great app that helps you make decisions quicker in poker. It's a heads-up game, and you have to make your decision in 6 seconds or less. I'm on there, and as you can see right here, I'm one of the top vloggers right now in the top 5, and it's a pretty cool app. I think you guys should check it out. Link is down below for the Android and iOS stores, and I hope you guys enjoy the app. Leave me a comment down below and let me know how you guys like it. All right, let's get into the episode. All right, guys, do me a favor. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Helps the channel out a lot and helps me out. And if you're not new here, thanks for coming back. Appreciate you guys. The support is awesome. Let's get to the episode. All right, guys, just in case we do get into a game, we're like 15 spots away. It's crazy over here at Harrah's. Sunday night. So they took some of the plexiglass down, as you can see over here. It's going to be coming down soon enough. Hopefully this is the last vlog with plexiglass in it. I don't know if Florida might have it. We don't know. Let's go. Okay, after losing a couple small dumb pots in the first 20 minutes of the session, I have ace 3 of hearts in middle position. I limp and it gets raised to $7, and 3 other people call, including the gentleman across from me, who we'll get into the hand with later, and we go 4 ways to the flop. The flop is favorable. It's king, ace, 6 with 2 diamonds. I have the ace. I check, and it checks to the guy across from me who bets $15. I'm the only one who calls, and we are now heads up to the turn. The turn can't get much better. It's the ace of spades. Got trips. Let's try to get max value here. I throw out a bet of $25, and he basically just snap calls. So he must have a king or something in his hand, I think. The river is the queen of spades. Not changing anything for me. I checked for deception, and he just shows down, and we win this pot. Okay, in this hand, I'm in the big line with the queen of diamonds, the 10 of clubs. It gets raised to $12. The only person who calls is me, so we're going heads up to the flop. The flop is very favorable. It's 10, 4, 10, rainbow, trip 10s on the flop. I check, and he throws out a bet of $12. Well, folks, we're not going to just call the $12. We're check raising them. I decide on a size of $30, and after I put out the 30 and he asks how much it is, he decides to go ahead and call the 30. So we're off to the turn now. The turn doesn't change too much. It's the 9 of hearts. This time I'm not checking, I'm betting. I down bet to $20, and almost immediately he calls. The river, it's nothing special. It is the 5 of clubs, and this time I'm going to bet for value. I throw out a bet of $45, and he tanks after asking for the amount, and he looks at me and says, "There's no way you have a 10. I don't think you have a 10." And he just can't let go of his cards. But unfortunately, he does not call. He mucks his cards, and we take down that pot. Okay, a couple orbits later, I have 5-6 in the big blind. It gets raised to $6 by the small blind, and I call, and I'm the only one who calls, and we go heads up to the flop. The flop is 6-4-3, all diamonds. We got everything flopped for us. We got straights, we've got flush draws. I check it, and he throws out a bet of $8. Well, I'm not going anywhere with all those outs. I call the $8, and the turn is not the greatest card in the world. It's the king of spades. If he's got some sort of king in his hand, obviously we're losing to a pair of kings. I check, and this time he throws out a bet of $15. Obviously, like I said, I'm not going to go anywhere with all the outs. I go ahead and call the $15. And the river can't get much better. It's the 2 of clubs. We hit our straight, and now we're going for value. I throw out a bet of $40 this time. He asks how much. Dealer says 40. He calls, and we flip over our hand and show him the straight. And he mucks, and we take down that very decent sized pot. Okay, we're in the big blind again. We have the ace of clubs, the 10 of hearts. The under the gun raises it to 7, and the middle position, who's been bluffing all night, makes it 17. I call, the under the gun calls, and middle position, the guy next to middle position calls. We're 4 ways to the flop. The flop is 10, 7, 10 with 2 spades. Flop and trips with the ace kicker. I throw out a bet of $20. The under the gun calls, and middle position says raise, and she makes it $100. So 75 more on top of the 25. Well, I throw in the 75, and the under the gun to the left of me tanks. He says, does one of you have a 10? I got a really, really good pair. It's hard for me to give this up. Not sure what to do. He looks at his hand one more time and decides on a call. So he throws in the 75. And so the 3 of us now are in for 100 on the turn. The turn is the king of hearts. I throw out a bet of $70 to try to get the under the gun to put the rest of his stack in. He folds, and we're now heads up to the river. It's the queen of hearts. I flip over and show her the bad news. 3 10s with the ace kicker, and she mucks, and we take down that $370+ pot. Okay, in the last hand of this session, I have the ace of hearts, the 10 of spades in middle position. I bet $10, and we go 4 ways to the flop. The flop is 9, 8, jack with 2 spades. It checks all the way around to the cutoff, who throws out a bet of $25. With the straight draw going, I'm going to go ahead and call the $25, and the gentleman to my left is the only other one who calls the $25. The turn is the 7 of hearts completing the straight for us. This time, if it checks to me, which it does, I'm going for value with the straight. I decide to throw out a bet of $50, and the gentleman to my left, after he gets the count, does not like that, and he folds his cards, and only the cutoff calls. The river, not changing a thing. It is the 3 of hearts. This time I throw out a bet of $15 just to see if he'll call, and he snap calls, and we show him the straight, and he mucks his cards, and that will do it for the night. We're going to rack up and go to bed and head to work the next morning. This has been one of the best sessions at Harrah's we've had in a long time. Woo, what a night. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you liked and what you didn't like, and I'll see you in the next episode. And don't forget, it doesn't matter how you're living your life, as long as you're living the felt life.